This is what I'm thinking about, and Gail at Creative Workshops has given me the go-ahead to do this, and I've really been thinking about doing a calligraphy class where you actually learn the correct tools, the correct letter form, which a lot of you have learned with the Calligraph Fun. You have learned this italic letter form, and you all have done great. I mean, it is just blows my mind how wonderful every one of you have done, and you've gotten it. So that's what I'm kind of thinking, maybe if we go on and do I guess I should say real calligraphy, but of course what you were doing was a classic italic hand. But let me go back a little bit, and I want to show you what I'm thinking about. And you might be interested in doing this, but I'm thinking about what I will do is I will start you off just learning the letter forms with a pencil. You've got to do it. You've got to learn it with a pencil first, and because you've got to do the work to learn it. So I'll start you off just with a pencil to learn the letter forms, and we'll spend a little while on the letter forms. And once you have the letter forms in your head, I will do this in stages, and then once you get the letter forms in your head, then we will go to a double pencil. Now this is fun and has great possibilities when you want to write bigger, and you can paint inside the letter forms. But let's see if you can see this. I want you to see this because this kind of shows you your thicks and thins when you hold it at the correct angle. Now it's all about the letter form, and it's all about holding your tool at a 45-degree angle. That's what we're going to do for this italic letter form. So if you keep this tool at a 45 degree, then you are just going to get this wonderful letter that you can. Do you see that? I mean, you can paint in that, you can doodle inside that. I mean, they've just got great possibilities, and this is the way you learn to do the letter form. So we'll do this first, then we'll do this, and then probably what we'll do at this point is maybe we'll go to these calligraphy markers, and you can find these things. These are readily available. They're not like the brushables. And so then we'll go to this, and then we will have some fun doing our letter forms with the marker, because these markers are wonderful. They really are absolutely wonderful. And once you learn how to do that, for those of you who have the scroll end of the scroll and brush, and you hold this scroll end at a 45-degree angle, you're also going to get some cool looking letters here. Do you see how that's a double? Hope you can see that. I use this thing all the time. I have the best time with this scroll end. Do you see how that does? I'll do one more. So then we'll do this, and then at this point I may take you on over to, this is a pilot pen. Let me go back. It's called a parallel pen. Why parallel, I'm not sure, but this is an edged, has an edge. Do you see that? That's all calligraphy pens have that. Then maybe we'll go to this pen and do some letter forms here. Like we'll learn to write with this. There's your A. So we'll learn to do that. And then, works pretty good. Then I think at this point I need to take you on to what we really do use as calligraphers, because you can't do this. This is a cartridge inside of it. You can't do this for a finished piece really, or you're going to do diplomas or whatever, because it's not light fast. So you have to use, I'll show you, you have to use, this is gouache, and you can keep your gouache all in these different things right here in different colors, because this is how you get the different colors. And we will use, let me grab it, a nib. It's called a dip pen really, but I don't think we'll dip. I'm going to show you how we really do it, and you can learn how to do it, because actually what you do, these are not great colors here, and this has got black on it I think, but I'll teach you how to mix up your gouache. That's not a good color, but that's been all muddied down, and you know what? This is what calligraphers do. This is what real calligraphers do. And then you write like this, and then you get different colors. So anyway, we'll move on to this, and by this point you should have the letter form, because you're probably going to fight with your nib a little bit. One of the things about being a calligrapher is you really have to learn your tools and learn how to use them and to make them work. Just because this is a nib, that doesn't mean the ink is not ink. The watercolor gouache is going to flow right out of it readily. You have to kind of know how to use your tools. So that's what I'm thinking about doing, and I really would like to turn people into calligraphers who know the correct letter form and will stay true to the letter form and practice, because it's just like if you were going to play in Wimbledon. You know, you've got to start with your first stroke, picking up the racket and your first stroke, and it takes a while to get to Wimbledon if you even get there. But that's kind of what it is to be a calligrapher. It's an art, it's a journey, it's a process, but it is the most rewarding art I think you can do, because it is just, I just love it. I love letters, I love letter forms, I love using them in verses and scripture and quotes and whatever. So anyway, that's what I'm kind of thinking about doing. And if you're interested, I haven't even filmed anything yet, but I'm just thinking real hard about what really is going to turn you into calligraphers who are going to have a good foundation and do it correctly. And I don't want to turn out any bad calligraphers, because there are a lot of bad calligraphers out there, and the normal public really can't see that, but calligraphers can. Anybody that studies the art of calligraphy can see that this is an amateur calligrapher trying to think they know how to do it. So anyway, I want to turn you into good calligraphers, but I want to have fun doing it. I want you to have fun doing it. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that, and let me know if you might be interested in learning it. And I might go ahead and start filming. So anyway, we'll see you later. Hope you have a good and creative day. See you later. Bye-bye.